Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. You wake up tomorrow with $86,400 in your bank. Every single day you get the same amount. But by midnight, whatever you didn't use disappears. You can't save it, you can't get it back. What would you do? Spend it wisely, right? You'd plan every dollar you'd invested. You wouldn't waste it well. That's exactly how time works. You get 86,400 seconds every single day and every night. Whatever you didn't use well, it's gone forever. Let me ask you something that might sound simple. What did you do with your last 24 hours? Not last month, not last year. Just yesterday you had 24 hours, right? Same as me, same as the richest person you know. Same as the laziest person you know. But somehow the results are not the same. Why? Because most people don't manage their 24 hours. They survive them, let's be honest. We wake up, grab our phone, and boom, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube notifications. And before you even say good morning, it's already 11 a.m. You say, I'll just scroll for 5 minutes. But somehow your breakfast, your plan, your motivation, everything gets scrolled away. You see, everyone says time is money. No, time is life. You lose money, you can make it back. You lose time, you never get it back. And the funniest part, we always say, I don't have time. No one in history ever had time. They made it. Think about this. You have 24 hours, let's break it down. 8 hours for sleep, fair enough. 8 hours for work or study. Okay, you still have 8 hours left. Now here's the secret. It's not what you do in your 8 working hours that changes your life. It's what you do in the other 8. That's where your dreams live. That's where you learn skills, build something, improve yourself, or waste it watching videos about cats who are more productive than you. We love to say I'll do it when I have time. But the truth is you'll never have time. You'll only have choices. You choose to scroll or to learn. You choose to gossip or to grow. You choose to sleep early or to snooze your life away. Because ladies and gentlemen, every day is a countdown. 86,400 seconds tick, tick, tick. The question isn't do you have time? The real question is, are you spending it on something that matters? So today I'll tell you how to manage these 24 hours, not with fancy words or apps, or those 5 a.m. billionaire routines. No, no, no. I'm talking about real life where your alarm rings. You hit snooze 5 times, and then blame destiny for being late. Let's start with mornings. Everyone says wake up early. Successful people wake up at 4 a.m. My friend, I woke up at 4 a.m. once. I just stared at the wall and asked myself why I exist. It's not about waking up early. It's about waking up for something. If you don't know why you're waking up, it doesn't matter when you wake up. And let's be honest, we all wake up with that one thought. 5 more minutes. Those 5 minutes are the most expensive minutes in history. They have destroyed more dreams than failure ever did. You close your eyes for 5 minutes, and somehow you open them in 45. Then comes the phone ritual. You open your eyes, open your phone, and start comparing your half-asleep face with someone's beach vacation photo. They're sipping coconuts, you're sipping guilt. That's how your day begins. Listen, your morning decides your mindset. If your first hour goes to your phone, you're already living in other people's lives. So here's the rule. Don't touch your phone for 30 minutes after waking up. Drink water, stretch. Sit in silence. Look in the mirror and just remind yourself, I'm not that bad. Now let's talk about work or study time. That big middle chunk of the day. You sit to focus, you say today, I'll do everything. Then one notification pops up. Just a second, that second becomes 2 hours. 12 reels, 4 snacks, and 1 full identity crisis. We say we don't have time. No, we just leak time. 1 leak here, 1 distraction there, and your 24 hours are gone. Like WIF in a storm. You don't need to manage your time. You need to manage your attention. Turn off your phone when you work. Don't worry. Your friend's cat video will still be there later. And stop saying I'll start when I feel motivated. Motivation is like Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's strong. Sometimes it's gone. And sometimes your neighbor has it and you don't. You can't wait for motivation. You have to move without it. Because once you start, motivation appears. It's not the cause, it's the result. Now let's talk about energy. You can plan your hours perfectly, but if your brain feels like Windows 98, nothing works, so take care of your energy. Sleep properly, drink water. Take breaks, you're not a robot. Even your phone needs charging. And please don't try to do everything. Some people want to become fit, rich, smart, famous, spiritual all in 1 week. My friend, calm down. You're not an iPhone update. Focus on one thing at a time. When you try to chase 10 rabbits, you don't catch any. You just tire yourself out and start hating running. So when it comes to managing your 24 hours, keep it simple. Do a few things fully instead of many things half-heartedly. Be honest with your time, because at the end of the day, your calendar never lies. It shows exactly where your life is going. And remember, you don't need to win every day. You just need to stop losing the same day, again and again. Managing your 24 hours isn't about perfection. It's about awareness, knowing when you're wasting time, and stopping yourself before your future pays the price. Now let's talk about the middle of the day, the most dangerous time zone in human history. You know what I'm talking about? That post-lunch coma. You eat, you feel full, and suddenly your brain says, "We did great today, let's retire." That time between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. That's when 90% of dreams quietly die. Not because people quit, but because they get sleepy. You open your laptop, your body's at work, but your soul is on vacation. You keep clicking the mouse, hoping somehow your screen will do the job for you. Listen, this part of the day decides whether your 24 hours are productive or just busy. Because this is where most people switch to autopilot, doing random things that feel like work, but don't actually move them forward. So how do you manage this midday zone? Simple. First, don't eat like you're preparing for hibernation. We all know that lunch where you eat so much rice, your body files for shutdown. Keep it light, eat to fuel your brain, not to punish your body. Second, right after lunch, don't go straight into heavy work. You're human, not a superhero. Take 10-15 minutes to reset, walk, stretch, drink water, maybe listen to music or step outside for some sunlight. That short reset makes the next few hours way sharper. Third, plan your hardest tasks before lunch and your easiest after your brain's peak. Focus hours are usually in the morning. After lunch, it wants comfort, not challenge. So, if you schedule your toughest meetings or creative work right after lunch, of course you'll feel drained. But if you handle lighter tasks, emails, planning, reviews, you'll flow better. Fourth, avoid fake productivity. You know, when you're busy, doing 100 small things that make you feel productive, but actually achieve nothing. Answering random texts, switching tabs, cleaning your desktop, that's not productivity. That's digital anxiety. Try this instead. Pick one major goal for your afternoon. Just one. Say, if I finish this one thing before 5 p.m., today is a win, and focus only on that. That's how you build momentum. Fifth, and this one's funny but true, don't trust the bed after lunch. You lie down for 5 minutes, and suddenly it's 7 p.m. You've lost time, motivation, and all hope. Beds after lunch are like black holes. Once you go in, you're not coming out. So when that lazy wave hits, don't fight it, outsmart it. Stand, move, talk, change your location. Energy creates energy. Sitting still kills it. And finally, have a midday checkpoint with yourself. Just 2 minutes. Ask, am I moving closer to my goals or just passing time? That question alone can save you hours every single day. Because managing your 24 hours isn't about controlling the clock. It's about catching yourself before time slips away unnoticed. So next time lunch makes you sleepy, remember that's the universe testing your discipline. Most people stop here. You reset, refocus, and keep going. That's how you manage your 24 hours like a pro. Now let's talk about evenings. The time of the day when people either grow or completely destroy their progress. Because what you do after 6 p.m. decides how your tomorrow will feel. Let's be honest, evenings are dangerous. You come home tired, you tell yourself, I'll just rest for 10 minutes. And then Netflix asks, are you still watching? Like a judgmental friend. And you're there with chips in your hand thinking yes. And I hate myself, this is where most people lose control of their 24 hours. The workday ends, but the day isn't over yet. The successful ones use this time to build themselves. Everyone else uses it to escape themselves. So, how do you manage your evenings? Rule no. 1. Don't waste your second life. You've worked for others all day. Your boss, your school. Your deadlines evenings are the hours you own. Use them wisely after work or study. Take a small break, yes, but not the kind that turns into a marathon of distractions. Do something that feeds your energy, not kills it. Go for a walk. Hit the gym, read a few pages. Talk to someone who lifts you up, not drags you down. And please stop saying I'm too tired. You're not tired, you're unfulfilled. When you spend all day doing things you don't love, of course you'll feel drained, but do something meaningful and watch how your energy magically returns. Here's a trick that works. Before dinner, spend 15 minutes reviewing your day, not like a report, like a mirror. Ask yourself, did I use today well? What stole my time? What made me proud? Because self-awareness is the best time management tool in the world. Then plan tomorrow tonight. Not a huge list, just 3 things that actually matter. That way when you wake up, you already have a direction, instead of scrolling in confusion. And now let's talk about the final hours. The nights most people waste them in endless scrolling, fake relaxation and overthinking. You tell yourself just one last video, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. and you're deep into a conspiracy about how pigeons are government drones. Listen, your phone is not your pillow. Scrolling till you sleep doesn't relax your mind. It clogs it. You wake up tired, not because you slept less, but because your brain never truly rested. So 1 hour before bed, disconnect. No screens, no noise. Just calm, write, stretch, or just sit with your thoughts. You'll be surprised how peaceful silence can be when you stop running from it. And here's the final evening rule. End your day with gratitude, not guilt. Don't sleep thinking about what you didn't do. Sleep proud of what you did. Because peace is not the absence of work. It's the awareness that you gave your best today. Your 24 hours are like a story. Mornings are the introduction. Afternoons are the action, and evenings, that's the conclusion. And if your ending is calm, focused, and meaningful, you wake up ready to write a better next chapter. So before you sleep tonight, ask yourself, did I use my time or did time use me? That one question can change how you live every single day, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've traveled through your entire 24 hours: morning, midday, afternoon, evening, and night. And by now you probably realize something. Managing your 24 hours isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. Let me tell you a secret: life doesn't reward plans, apps, or fancy schedules. Life rewards people who show up. People who take each hour seriously, even when no one is watching. People who choose focus over distraction, action over excuses. Think about this. You have the same 24 hours as the richest, smartest, most successful people on the planet. And yet some of them changed the world, while others are still scrolling memes. Why? Because success doesn't need more hours. It needs better hours. So what do? Wake up with purpose. Don't let your phone steal your morning. Handle the post-lunch slump like a champ. Reset, refocus, and tackle what matters. Guard your afternoons. 1 focused hour beats 10 distracted ones. Use your evenings wisely. Reflect, recharge, plan, and end your nights with peace, not guilt. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about time management. It's about self-respect. Every time you honor your hours, you honor yourself. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you tell the world, I matter. My dreams matter, my life matters. And let me be honest, nobody else is going to do it for you. Not your boss, not your family, not luck. Time won't wait. Life won't pause. The clock ticks whether you're ready or not. So here's my challenge to you. Look at the next 24 hours. like $86,400 in your bank account. Spend it wisely, invest it in yourself. Don't waste a second. Because the difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one isn't talent, luck, or opportunity. It's how you use your time. It's how you take control of the one thing you can never get back. And when you start doing this, when you really start managing your 24 hours, you'll notice something amazing. Life stops being random, stress stops being overwhelming, and suddenly your dreams don't feel impossible anymore. So go ahead, wake up tomorrow with intention. Make small choices that matter, focus, act, reflect, repeat, and in 1 year, those 24 hours you managed today will become a life most people only dream of. Remember this, you can't add more hours to your day, but you can change how every single one counts. That's the power of managing your 24 hours. That's the power to change your life. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends.